today I'm going to be doing a playthrough of Luddite Game 1 of the campaign, the digital version. You are a saboteur trying to hack into an AI machine and do as much damage as possible before the countermeasures kick in. So that's our goal today. Now we have the clock module here on screen, and this is our timer for the game. So each round we're going to be rolling 3 communal dice, and at least one of these every round must go into the clock. If I land on something, on for example one of these resources, I get it. If I pass it, doesn't count. So I'm putting 1 into the clock each round at least, and the others can go into different modules, and I'll take you through those as I play. But most importantly, this needle in the top left currently needs to get down to the exit node, the bottom right, by the time the clock is full and all crossed out. If I don't get down to this exit node, by that time I deal 0 damage and I have failed the mission. So let's get started and try and get out and do as much damage as possible. My first roll is 1, 1, 4. So I'm having a look first of all at the map and thinking about what direction I might want to go and therefore what I can do. Now actually if I go down, I'm thinking I might get over to the right hand corner. So I need, I'm going to put a 1 into the clock, nice and slow to start, and it gives me another energy. And as you can see, I started with 1 energy and another, 1 multi-tool and 1 energy. Then I am going to maybe try and think about getting some resources. So 4, I'm going to get some more energy because that's really useful. And then I'm going to use maybe a 2 or a 3, 2 on. I'm heading over here, so let's look and see if the 1 can be used for that hack. Yes, it can along here. So thinking ahead. Next round, 2, 1 and 6. Okay, so 2 can be used here because it actually needs to be on here and here. So it's a 2 or a 3, and this one needs to be a 2. So let's put that into the switch because they're currently all off. Okay, so that's in there. I'm then going to cross this off. Perfect. And then it's glowing, telling me you need to put it into the clock. You haven't put anything in yet. So there we are. Okay. Next roll. 3, 5, 3. So I can go here. Everything's ready for it. The 2 is on. 4 and 6. Haven't got those. That's not too bad right now. Let's think about maybe crossing some of these off. So let's put a 3 here. Let's look at the clock. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't have a 4 to get there. So let's put something low in there to keep it nice and slow. And then let's think about this 5. Let's get some more multi-tools. Right. 4 and 6. Okay, so the 6, I'm thinking over here about the switches. So I'm going to turn the 6 switch on. The 4 also needs to be on. So I might put the 3 into the clock here. And then I might use a multi-tool, increase this to 4, and then put this also on the switch. Because you can put more than one of your die rolls into one module, just as long as one of the 3 goes into the clock. Okay, 5, 1, 5. So, I'm going to put this one here. So now I can move over to here. Let's check the hack though. So I'm going to put a 5 here. Great. And then I need to, again, it's glowing. I need to put 5 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be landing on anything, but it will deal 5 direct damage at the end. Right. I want to start moving over there now. Since I've got everything in place, let's just double check. 4 and the 6, yeah. Okay. So let's use some of this over here. So before I get there, or when I am there, I can finish this off, but I might as well go now. Let's go there. Let's put this into the clock and it gets me a credit. yay. Then I'm going to use one of these to move up to 3. So 1, 2, yay! There we are, perfect. So that's now done. I finished that hack because all of these were crossed off along here. Perfect. So now I've got 1 remaining. So let's look at switches and think about where I'm going. So the hack, I'm going to this sort of star-like one. So I might put the 1 in there. Yeah, let's do it. Next roll, 2, 5, 3. Right, 4 and 5 need to be on to get there. So I'm probably going to put the 5 here so I can move down there. 2, 1, 2, 3. I might put 3 here because it then gets me an energy because I land on it. And let's think about now. 4 needs to be on. Yep, that's fine for this. Let's think about that hack. The 2 isn't that useful there, unfortunately. But what I might do is use 2 of these to just cross one of them off. So I might do the 6. And then hopefully next round I get a 5 and I can just duplicate it with this credit here. And then I've done that. So I've still got this 2. Let's see. Yeah. Oh, multi-tools or those. I think maybe let's go with this one. There we are. Okay. Next roll, 4, 1, 1. So let's remind myself 4 and 5 are on, so I can move here. Let's have a look at this hack. Oh, didn't get it, but that's fine. What I'll do is I will use this to get a 5. Then I'm going to use one of these to duplicate that. So I now have 2 5s, which is fantastic. I'm going to use that one there and then this one there, so I'm ready. This 1 is going to go into here, the clock. I've got 1 remaining, but let's think about moving now down here. So let me just double check that is done. Right, fabulous. So 4 or 5. So I need this to be a 5, and then I can move up to 3 and use all 3 of the movements. So let's just prepare myself for that. So let's get a credit. Okay, 5, please, 5. Oh, didn't get 1, no worries. Okay, so I don't have any move left over from previous turns. That's fine. What I'm going to do then is I'm going to use the energy here. Oh, actually I'll use, I've only got 1 multi-tool. Let's have a look. So I'm actually going to be going down to here. So 4 needs to be on, 4 needs to be on, 4 or 5. So all of my switches are actually good down this route, which is really, really good, really helpful. So I'm going to put 1 into the clock, nice and slow. Then 4 or 5, okay, so I need a 2 here, 5 there. Right, so what I'll do is I'll use the multi-tool here to make this a 2 and unlock this. So I'm just setting myself up. And then the 3, I don't have to put it into the clock, I've already done that. So I might, yeah, it's always handy. Next roll, 1, 5, 2, perfect. So this 5 is going to go here. I'm then going to move using my energy. So let's move here and I've got up to 3. So 1 and I get the credit. As you can see, it's just added to my screen. 2 and I've unlocked that because in the hack I've done it. 3. Okay, perfect. It's going well. Okay, 2 is unlocked, 4 is on. Let me just double check that. Yep, it is. Great. Not doing too bad for over here for my resources. Not too bad for time. Let's have a think. I might try and think to get here. 2 and 6 need to be on here, and they are. So let's have a look at this hack. Let's move this out the way. Okay, so it's here. So let's use the 2 here and set myself up for that one. And then it's glowing saying you need to use it here. And I am. There we are. Okay. 6, 6, 4. Right. Let's go straight to the hack and see. I'm going to use one of the 6s here. I'm going to also actually use 2 to cross off the 3 here, which finishes this off, which means if I get, like when I get there, because 2 and 6 are on, and so is 4, I can actually get there. So let's use one of these to move up to 3. So I've got 1, 2, yay, another 1. 1 and 5, can I get down there? 1 and 5, unfortunately not just yet, but luckily in the digital version it actually has your movement left over if you didn't use it all up. And it tells me with this arrow where I'm able to go right now. But I'm going to try and go down. So 1 needs to be turned on at some point soon, and then 3 needs to be turned off so I can get down here. So let me check my time. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could maybe chance it. I'm going to put the 4 in and be a bit conservative. There we are, and then I've got my tally now. Great. Perfect. And then let's have a think about what I can get here. Credits are worth 2 each, and they could come in handy if time gets a bit tight, so I'm going to get 1 more of those. 1, 6 and 3. So I'm going to apply the 1 to here. So I can actually go here now, and I might do that because I've got my 1 spare, so that's great, and I get my 2 multi-tools. So let's think about how I can get some more points. So I'm going to put 6 into the clock because that gets me 6 points at the end, and it landed me on a credit, which is worth 2 each if they're unused at the end. And then 3, let's pop that into there. Okay. Right, so I just need to move and then get as much as I can, and I only have 2 spaces left. Woo! Okay, so let's look here. Right, it's getting tense. Let's use the 2 to move. So let's add the 2 there, and I'm going to just... There we are, I'm at the exit space, yay! Right, and then let's see, unfortunately I can't finish any of these 8 rows or columns even. Switches, can I permanently fuse them? Not yet. So let's think about then roll bonuses. So if I put the 4 here I get 2, so I might as well do that one. Perfect. Because I couldn't put the 4 in here and get the damage. I could put the 4 there and 2 would be left over, and that's fine, but I wouldn't get the damage unless there's that amount of boxes to check off. That's only when you get that. So the 2 is just going to go into here. Fab. Oh, my score is 75. I'm really chuffed with that score. For game 1, that's really good. Okay, happy with that, really happy with that. So I hope you enjoyed game 1 of the digital version of Luddite. Thank you so much for watching, and if you had any questions, just put them in the comment section below. Thanks, bye.